Uh, Good afternoon, guys. My name is Deepak Kumar Sunkari. I am going to explain about the uh, individual presentation of business analytics and intelligence, um, where title is a decade of transition business analytics of UK electricity producers from 2014 to 2023, and module code is 7045 SSL. And here comes my Excel link, which is the Excel report of the data which I had generated for my coursework one. And here comes the introduction, where I am going to explain about data set compilation and preparation, company selection and industry content, and selection of business metrics, timeframes and scope of the data set integration and accessibility, business understanding, where CCIP diagrams as per the PowerPoint presentation. Here comes the data sources, business understanding, data preparation, business model, testing and evolution, deployment, uh, where the data visualization and finding. Next one is collection and metrics, where overview, yeah, where next one is collection and metrics, where overview comes here. The data visualization and finding, sources are weeknight lecture and forecasting. Individual techniques used in data visualization are correlation analysis, data cleaning, data clustering, gathering descriptive statistics, forecasting, making decision, perspective analysis, and regression analysis. Uh, as shows as the data set here, I had generated from the sources of many sources, which comes forecasting and lectures, and individual report, presentation of charts and insights generation, intercompany comparisons. uh, this is the report which I had generated from the intercompany comparison, uh, where presentation of charts and insights, and comparison turnover, key sites, competitive measures through turnover comparison figures have been shown above in the PowerPoint. It has been seen that turnover of statistics between the year of 2014 to 2023 year are clearly indication of different trends in the five UK energy companies, namely Drax, uh, Group PLC, SSE PLC, EDF Energy, Unipy UK Limited, and RWE Generation UK PLC. The revenues of EDF Energy were constantly higher compared to other companies in 2023. They reached more than 13 million. Of SSE PLC has also had a stable performance, but it turnover the plummeted significance after 2016. As of 2023, it is standing at 10 million compared to 31 million before. Drafts groups and had a million compared to, and has a negative turnover in recent years, and particularly in 2000. Uh, yeah, Particularly in 2023, Unix UK Limited demonstrated steady performance. Uh, Unix UK Limited demonstrated a steady performance, insights, uh, steady increase in the 2016, recording a growth of figure of 17 million in 2022, after which the figure declined to 6 million in 2023. The turnover of RWE varied greatly, as the minimum turnover of 2014 was marked as GBP 55 55 559,000, whereas the compared to large the turnover was in 2022 GDP. Coming to the next slide, which is a Drax PLC trend-wise comparison of two companies' liquidity trend from 2014 to 2023, assets creation and profitability improvement, as shown as the figure above. Um, it has been seen that where it comes to the liquidity ratio, it is observed that the value decreased between 2014 1.38 and 2023 1.00 in a Drax PLC. Following, the ratio has been relatively steady, but it has plugged in 2017, which means past financial pressures or temporary pressures exist on liabilities. Next one. Yeah, coming to the next slide, where workforce trends. Yeah, here here liquidity ratio. Here comes the liquidity number of employees of the Unifier UK Limited, uh, and number of employees of Drax, number of employees of SSC, EPLC, and number of employees of EDF Energies. These are all kind of continue consistent decline in work from 2017 to 2000, and from 2000, in 2017 and rebounded in 2023. Liquidity ratio of the Unifier UK, which has been grown from 0.39 to 3.98. It was 0.39 in 2014, and in 2023 it was 3.58. And coming to the summary, uh, where where the where figure of the above 10, it has been seen that uh, liquidity ratio of EDF energy from the figure 7 above, it has been seen that liquidity ratio decreased drastically as EDF energy liquidity ratio reduced its liquidity rate, which was 2.41 in 2014, and on only 0.56 in 2023. Here comes the summary statistics. The above figure shows that uh, number of employees of the Drax and number of employees of SSC PLC, and number of employees of EDF Energy, and number of employees of Unifier UK Limited. These are all. This is through Excel source. This is from Excel report. Here, statistic analysis are descriptive analysis, predictive analysis, and prospective analysis. Uses data to understand past and present. Descriptive analysis uses data to understand past and predictive analysis past performance, and prospective analysis uses optimization techniques. Here comes the next slide of predictive analysis. Here comes the next slide of predictive analysis regression, where um, the predictive analysis and regression modeling. The correlation analysis model was created to predict profits margin dependable variable based on management measures such as liquidity ratio, number of employees, and shareholders for independent variables. Yeah, here is a correlation analysis. Sources self-created. From the above analysis is figure 16. The correlation analysis of five companies of large last 10 years has ranged from 0.98 to 0.98, which means the value has been near to 1, and each variable is directed linked with each other, and created positive and direct impact on the performance. Here comes the model evolution, um, where the robust of the model is attributed much to the companies and metrics through DRAX, EDF, and SSC showed a model amount of predictive usefulness. The weak models were graded by Unifier and RWV. The highest highlights This highlights the inadequacy of measuring the management measures slowly when predict overcome measures, particularly in turbulent business which with regulation, energy prices, and geopolitics. Here comes the statistics. Uh, Reliability and limitation of the model. Where these statistics are improvement of the liquidity ratio, workforce optimization. Um, the model is attributed such as companies of the metrics through the descriptive results and predictive results are two main areas where management should be focused. According to the balanced ratios on the placed in the PPT, liquidity ratio are decreasing like unifier. This will be possible by doing better working capital planning and short-term obligations, renovation, or selling non-core assets. Here comes the references which are been placed on the above screen. Yeah.